All right, welcome. So today, we're doing something a little different. We're not here to review a product or give you any kind of health advice. Instead, we're going to tear down the sales page for a product called DentaVive. We're going to look at the architecture of the pitch, the blueprint they use to be persuasive. So, let's get into it.
Right out of the gate, this is the first thing you see. And it's a brilliant hook, isn't it? It doesn't give you a fact, it asks a really unsettling question. The whole point is to plant a seed of doubt about something you do every single day without thinking. It's designed to make you stop, feel a little anxious, and think, wait, what am I doing wrong?
And that's exactly what this is all about. This isn't just a simple web page with a Buy Now button. It's a carefully constructed story, a whole narrative. So our mission here is to pull back the curtain and show you that exact blueprint, this formula that you'll start to see everywhere once you know what to look for.
So where does the persuasion start? Well, it doesn't start with science or ingredients. It starts with a story. A really good story is the foundation of the whole thing. It's all about creating an emotional connection, building up some mystery, and making the source seem credible before they've even tried to sell you anything.
Okay, now just stop and think about how much work this one sentence is doing. It's incredible. First, you get a main character, a real person, Jason Harrison. Then you get this amazing, ancient setting, Pompeii. And finally, the hook. He's found a secret, a lost ritual that all the experts, all the dentists somehow missed. Instantly, you feel like you're being let in on something big.
You see, it follows a classic hero's journey like something out of a movie. You've got the hero, the exotic location, the secret knowledge he brings back, and the huge problem that only this secret can solve. This whole narrative arc takes what's essentially just a product in a bottle and turns it into the climax of this grand adventure. It just feels so much more important.
Okay, so you've established this incredible origin story. But that's not enough, right? A great discovery is one thing, but you have to wonder, has it actually worked for anyone? This is where the blueprint shifts gears into what's called social proof. It's all about showing you that people just like you, are already getting amazing results.
And they kick it off with a huge number. Bam, 150,000. Using a big, really specific number like this is a classic move. It's meant to create this instant impression of widespread success. The unspoken message is, hey, this isn't some weird, untested idea. Tons of people are already on board.
Now look at the details here. This isn't just some vague, I liked it testimonial. It's super specific. It names a problem that someone had for a long time, 15 years, and then promises a ridiculously fast and total fix, just 2 weeks. That combination of a chronic, annoying problem and a quick, permanent solution is incredibly powerful.
And this one? This one is all about hitting another huge motivator, money, $15,000. By throwing out a specific, scary-sounding number like that, the testimonial reframes the product. It's no longer a cost, it's a massive saving. You're not spending money, you're saving a fortune. It's a brilliant switch.
And with Janet, they add even more layers. They give her a city, and even an age, to make her feel more real, more relatable. But honestly, the killer part of this quote is that last phrase, and got my life back. Wow, that elevates this product from just being about teeth to being about freedom, happiness, a complete life changer.
Okay, so we've had the emotional hook with the story and the relatable hook with the testimonials. Now the blueprint has to satisfy the logical, skeptical part of your brain. It needs to look legit. And it does that by borrowing credibility from the world of science.
So, the sales page will have a list of links to actual scientific studies. Now, let's be real for a second. The marketers know that almost no one is going to click through and read these dense academic papers. That's not the point. The point is the presence of the list itself. Just seeing all these technical-sounding titles creates an aura of scientific backing. It's designed to soothe your inner skeptic.
And this brings us to the final act of the blueprint. You're hooked by the story, you've seen the proof from other people, and you've been reassured by the science. Now, it's time to actually close the deal. And the way the offer itself is structured is just a masterclass in psychological nudging.
Just look at this pricing table. It's not really a choice between 3 equal options. The 2-bottle and 3-bottle packages are really just there to make the 6-bottle deal look like an absolute no-brainer. It's a technique called price anchoring. By showing you the higher per-bottle prices first, that $49 price tag seems like the smartest, most valuable choice you could possibly make.
But what if you're still feeling a little hesitant? Well, this is where they just remove all the risk. An ironclad guarantee that says you can get your money back for any reason, even on empty bottles, that totally eliminates the fear of wasting your money. It makes clicking that buy button feel completely safe.
But they don't want you to feel too safe and take your time thinking about it, so now they introduce scarcity. Seeing a small, specific number like 172 remaining creates an instant fear of missing out. It makes you feel like you have to act now before they're all gone.
And right on the heels of scarcity comes its twin sister, urgency. This countdown timer is just pure psychological pressure. Your spot is reserved, but that clock is ticking down. The whole point is to rush your decision, to get you to act on impulse instead of sitting back and thinking it over.
So there you have it. From that first hook all the way to the final countdown, every single piece is part of a deliberate blueprint. You have the story for trust, testimonials for proof, science for credibility, and an offer built on scarcity and urgency. The point today wasn't to say if the product is good or bad, but just to make the sales strategy visible. So the real question to leave you with is, now that you can see this blueprint, where else are you going to start noticing it?